Greetings, mortals. We are back in the world of Rise to Ruins, and I'm talking with a slightly growly voice because I'm insane. We'll be able to carry on building up and showing people what to do. Now, mostly by now, you should know what you are doing. Like everything else is extra. You should be getting towards the building of the wall, having defences active. But just in case, we're obviously going to carry on going. And we're going to carry on building. So you want to have your ancillaries and stuff pushed up as much as possible. I have not, just because I'm trying to show you how other things work. But you do want your ancillaries highly active. Now, I'm going to build those two ancillaries. And basically, fill this area with death turrets. It seems fair to me. So death turrets are going to be the thing. Of course, you may want to change that, but that's a you thing. But you do want to have multiple amounts of turrets at any one time. Because, let's face it, when the enemy starts coming, they'll come in huge numbers. If they own most of the map, there will be massive amounts of them. So you need the wall of light to slow them down. And you will need... let's have a look. What can I destroy to build another light? And you will need a large amount of golems to hold them if they get through the walls. Of course, you may have lost some people, like I'm still slow looking. But it looks to me like there aren't any more ghosts. There should be another one or two, but I don't see them. So use the moons to find the ghosts. Bring your people back from death itself, because you are a god here. I could definitely do with more water though. Oh, back to 3,000, I'll take that. Food's at 279, so make sure you have a good amount of food. Make sure you're getting rid of your landfill. Obviously, you want to try and burn as much as you can. Maybe a second burner is needed, but we are getting a lot of supply and resources. So obviously, this is quite full of trash. We can probably do another burner. In fact, I might destroy this. It's at the back. Let's destroy you for now. And we can move you further forwards. Oh, there's a ghost. There we go. So we now need more houses. Also, they appear to be blue. Now, I don't really care about taking mana from my place right now. We will regain the mana before the next attack cycle. Full moons are perfect for building at night, doing what you can with all your mana, and trying to repair damage because, again, you're not getting attacked. And we will bring the war to them soon. So to bring the war to them, we'll be needing a large amount of long-range towers or a huge amount of golems. Because we can push out with the lights, but like I say, that opens you up to that being your territory. And if you get it wrong, your people go out and get shot. Now, I don't mind if my people get shot. It's all fun for me as long as some kind of blood is somewhere. But for other people, they kind of don't like it. Let's get another farmer. 2 more builders while we're at it. So, according to Revolution, it takes about 3 to 4 days for a villager to grow from a child. So you're looking at 3 to 4 days for a child to become a useful member of society. I will check with him again on that one, but that is what he said. So don't shoot the messenger, shoot Revolution, the developer of the game. For those wondering, I am not the developer. I'm just a weird Brit he has, who he likes occasionally having his tutorials on the front screen. Occasionally they're useful, occasionally they're pure madness. But we always update, like the game is needing a new tutorial update, so there will be an update after we've done all of this. I will have to check with him if he still wants one. But yes, welcome to more. So yeah, we're going to expand the wall. Again, we're going to make it double rocked. Because we don't want slime spawning. We don't mind slime spawning either side of the defensive wall. In the maze, but in the actual forward line, we don't want anything here. Now, we could make it larger and have loads of ballista towers. But the ballista towers we're going to move to a different position. That is fine. I'm going to add another light. Because I really do want to finish this area off. So that's going to go there. And we're going to just build this up now. So we can actually get it done before the enemy comes back. Now we have a lot of corruption inside the mountain. But hopefully that will be fine. There'll be nothing which can spawn in it because it's a mountain. And if they spawn there, they can't really do much. So we have to, make sure nothing gets through. Like, this corruption's getting close. But we should be okay for now. We'll see, we'll see. If you're having issues with too much of your landfill going on because everything's being destroyed, of course, you want to start building up more storage. Storage, of course, being a massive, massive premium. Now, we've got another thing up, so I'm going to add in some more towers. I would like very much for a... where is it? Another elemental bolt tower. Here. Just there. I would definitely like a second bow tower. So that'll be fine for here for now. That'll slowly start building up. Of course, we have these phantom towers. We're going to leave them there for now, of course. We're going to leave everything at this row there. But we are still going to move stuff at the rear. Now, not fully. Because again, when blood moons happen, blood slimes spawn from the sky and everything catches fire. But yeah, you want your front line to be more powerful. Are we done? Yeah. That wall's going up still. Is that corruption? No, it's just a shadow. Huh. I like the shadow. It shows how high it really is. Okay, so what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Building up. So, okay, again, if you need to, you can speed time up. I recommend speeding time up when there's not much going on, of course, but you should be steadily building up your defences and going along with it. So we're going to start slowly wiping out this wall. There we go. Your golems will be highly active here and there. Again, if you push them onto enemy positions, the defences will massively start spawning. There are a lot of enemies inside some of these camps which will spawn out as soon as they get hit once. So be advised. Hitting too many at once is a surefire way of losing the front line and a huge amount of golems if you're not prepared for it. But we're going to go do it anyway. So keep up the pressure. Come on, it's just there. Go attack it. Okay, a huge amounts of combat going on over here now. This... okay, it's being punchy. Now we have spectres everywhere. Child spectres, not as powerful as regular spectres, but still a huge amount of health. Are you dying? Oh, there's a corrupted phantom dot tower up here. I forgot about that. I forgot there was one up there. That was the last episode. Yes. So your people will attack. Things are nearby. Tower's active. Tower's active. So we're going to try and keep as far away from that as possible. Drop more troops down. This is why you have golems. For golem drops. Okay, we're going to keep up the pressure down there. That'll keep on a nice, healthy murder. We still have resources and supplies enough to keep building. Again, make sure your golem stuff is always going. There we go. Established. So what we have? We have ice stone golems, crystal. Now, ice is good for slowing them down. Fire is good for burning them. Lightning is good for... I think we should go for fire, stop burning. We have long range fire. They have fire, we have fire. Now again, you can mix and match. Okay. Looks like no one is... just spawning holy golems now because I can. We have plenty of mana. We're hitting like the 3,100 mark. I'm obviously just constantly getting more from the... oh. From the trash. Okay, there we go. We've killed a lot of things. We've kept up the pressure. The problem is, of course, the... I may have to move you guys. It's kind of annoying you there. The spectres have a huge amount of hit points. An awful amount of them. Oh. So this is why you don't want to do too much. They're actually attacking us now because they're following my troops back home. Oh, you see that? Fired the wrong way and hit the wall. We may have to change that. See, it's hitting the wall and stopping. We'll have to change that. But then they're only there right now because obviously they want to be here. So I need to move that. We'll get there. Okay, we've lost there, but we should be able to take this. Fine. Now, maybe I should have moved the entire wall thing forward by one more, but we'll leave it for now. If you need to move it one back. Because the thing with like the magic towers, they do kind of like firing backwards. So if you have a big wall behind them like this, occasionally, like it's like that, just fire it upwards. If you had a wall there, they would shoot it. So we're going to keep this wall nice and low, I think. It does mean, however, if we lose the tower walls, we can get shot over it by, you know, range and stuff. But I don't think we care. How are we doing? Yeah, solving that. It's still spreading. We have to put another one here anyway. Put you there. Push you back. If we can clear this entire area out, we can actually just, you know, remove all the lights back here because we won't be needing them. So let's keep an eye on things. Let's upgrade you as well while we're at it. More power. Okay, we did lose the assault force here. They are trying to get stuff going on, so that's fine. Okay, let's power you up. There we go. There isn't too much to say right now, I think. Okay, so what we need to do... Go on here. I don't know what to extend this more. Because what I want to do is have a way around. So I can actually put another line of defences inside it. Like maybe loads of the little Phantom Mice Dart towers and stuff. I don't know, Phantom Tower. You don't need Phantom Towers, and you can actually walk over Phantom Towers. Like, because they're so small, you can walk over them. So you can actually just build a load in the actual maze itself, if you feel like it. Obviously, they don't do much damage, so if you do use a lot of them, you shouldn't really use too many on the Nightmare mode. Because, yeah... If you start using the Nightmare mode, you would probably want to have much more powerful stuff. And they're not that. They're not powerful. Okay, let's start. There we are. Like I say, we can easily build up to these things later. Of course, it does mean occasionally opening up your defences, but you can build them up. There we are. Ferdinand Magellan has grown up, another soldier for the cause. So yeah, you want to start building that, you can start using these. Like, what you really want to be doing at this point in time is keeping up pressure on the enemy positions. And if you can, burning them down to nothing. Now, the fire does eventually go out, but if you can bring them down for excessive use of over-abundant magic, it's the best bet. There we go, a bit more. Let's burn it down to nothing. As you can see, we now have a huge amount more death on the screen, which is why you don't want to hit these things if you're not prepared. Because look at the amount of spectres and things we are currently fighting. Without a good defensive force, we could have lost it. They are repairing faster than I can damage it. Give me more mana I'm not using. Oh, nomads. So now we need to upgrade our houses. Or build more houses. Where are they? I bet you they're down below. I heard dog. They're down here, they're very dead. I can't summon them. You just get picked off? What was that? Okay, we've burnt one down. We may be able to burn the other one down. We have finally sealed this area off. Of course, the problem is it has already spread past. And it is still spreading significantly. You can't cut it off from the source. Once it exists, it exists. So you have to make sure you're dealing with it. It's not a simple chop off the head, the body will die situation. More people, so we'll have to actually build more houses now. That's actually quite a lot of people. So the elderly will be useless. It's up to you what you do with them. You can look after them, or you can sort of throw them at the enemy. Okay, that's more builders. This house hasn't been upgraded. Standard housing? Okay, high occupancy housing. It doesn't give any more health regens and stuff, but let's do it. Okay, we'll have a cook. So is this actually up and running? Okay, we have the makeshift kitchen here. I'd like for it to maintain... Actually, I'd like for you to maintain unlimited amounts of rations. I'd like to have... Yeah, I'd like to have you in there. There we go. What else we got over here? Toolsmith, you are maintaining at least 3 of everything. 5 of everything. That way my people always have tools to actually do their jobs more efficiently. We have unlimited amounts of iron ingots. I'd like for them to maintain 10 gold. And let's have 5 gold stacks. We can actually buy from Khajiit when we get the market down. Yeah, we're holding on steadily now. We're building up. We are retaking the land. Again, you have to keep an eye on this. If it gets inside your area, you might suddenly find corrupted stuff in places you weren't expecting it. Like, we don't own this mountain range anymore, but we can't dig into it because it's a mountain range. It could take forever. So yeah, just keep an eye on things. Like, the problem we're going to have is when the forest falls, and it is going to very soon. So we'll be needing defences along this ridge here so they can't get through. Or we fortify everything. If you're having issues, I do recommend picking a corner, but you do have to make sure you have the water, the food, and everything ready. Actually, right, let's just build that up. There is so much rubbish everywhere because all the dead things. Is that badly damaged? She broke that. Oh, that's partially damaged. Okay. So if we do this, it'll clear up more space for our burner to actually be more useful. That's good. So we can't take any more wood from over here because this is the wall here. These 4 little pieces. If we take that, the enemy can get around our base. So we really don't want to do that. That's another thing you have to keep an eye out. Make sure you don't accidentally destroy a natural wall. Now you can grow the natural wall by raining on it and stuff during summer weather. But I recommend not destroying the wall if you kind of need it. There we go, another one up. How are we doing? Okay, that is things were spearing. Things were spearing. Things were spawning in the cleared area of corruption. How are we doing? Is this built yet? No. Of course not. Now I can upgrade all of these things, I probably should. Because you do want to make sure you have continuous amounts of resources. Again, I don't see ancillaries as too useful. They do have like a collection ability, so you know, go out and collect resources if you have people in them. But you have to really, really build it up. You only get 24 slots on a basic one, so it's very much needed to build up a lot before they are useful. But they do have their use. They do take resources and they do become handy. But again, early on, just 2 of them holding 24 resources. Like, I'm looking around. Look at how much stuff has dissolved there. All this wood which is gone. Like, just having a couple at 24 is not much. So you can do it. Where are they going? Yeah, I guess the one, that one's up. This is active now. That's still going. What if food is going? Do we not have any food storage? We have food storage. Huh, okay.
But as of right now, I do think I need a second burner. So I'm going to go look at getting that down the next time I get a building slot available. Obviously, the more burners we have, the faster we can get rid of all this rubbish which is building up. Like, we have 380. Maybe a processor. Let's get a burner down. Here. QB Golem. Consumes energy nearby an ingot. Creates golems to manufacture trashy cubes to build trash structures. Or the golems will die. So the rest of the doggo got burnt. What? Oops, too far. Is there not enough doghouse spots available? There's doghouse spots available. Almost got hit by something outside in the world. A zombie doggo! So yeah, Blight will turn your people into zombies over time. So the front line is obviously still a mess of war. And you always have to be wary of that. If you're pushing out into enemy territory, it does mean your people aren't secure. And you will be needing more resources to deal with that. Speaking of... Oh, never mind. I've been taken to it. I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing okay. I don't see any major issues. We seem to be doing perfectly fine. Everything is holding steady. But yeah, you want to keep on pressure. I recommend using your assault weapons. Like, flame, it's alright, but it's not as strong as it used to be. Magic bolts is good for obviously hitting multiple enemies at once because you click it. And it fires at all enemies nearby. So if there's one enemy close to the range, it will fire one bolt. If there's 200 enemies close to the range, it will fire 200 bolts. So the magic bolt is powerful against massed groups of enemies. It's highly, highly recommended. Like, look at this. Look at that. It's not even that much mana intensive either. There we are. Let's just drop a couple more down while I'm at it. Okay, let's get them all dead. That's fine. Let's drop it back into magic bolts. Are good. Cold ore, don't really mind. Lightning bolts are okay, but also you can have lightning rods. Lightning rods will convert lightning strikes into mana and stop your buildings getting set on fire. I should get rid of that nice and easily. Come on, burn to death. In the older versions, fire never used to go out. There we go. Another building down. Major combat going on over here. Take on this corrupted graveyard. Good. But yeah, like I say, you don't want to build your towers too close to the curtain walls. Not magic towers anyway. Magic towers sometimes fire in all sorts of weird, insane directions. It's not recommended. Okay, that seems to work. Still get good vision. Of course, we have to solve that bit over there, but you know. Okay, we're going to have this light source here. Going to move it. That way it actually becomes part of the defensive rather than just in the way. Good. Okay, so yeah. You want to make sure you can still see inside your maze. You want to make sure you're still firing into your maze, because again, if the enemy has the path too far, they just pick the path of least resistance. So you want to have towers and things firing at them, so they try and target towards them. So you want continuous firepower and continuous death ongoing. Because every time they get hit, obviously they path towards it. If not getting hit, they will just try and path through it towards the nearest resource structure. There we go. Get that built. Oh, that's a Khajiit. See that? That's a tail. That's a Khajiit. No cat person, Ferdinand. Don Khajiit.
So actually we need to really prioritise this. Our people are going to die otherwise in the heat. So yeah, houses are prioritised. That is something you need up. You cannot at any point ever have your people suffering during summer or winter because they will die very quickly. Now summer you can kind of keep them going with water bottles and things. Winter they just freeze to death. Oops. Anyway, I've been the FallenShogun. It's been another episode of How To. We are slowly pushing out for showing you how to get things going. I do recommend keeping an eye on your farms at this point in time, but you should have a good supply of food ongoing, and you should be expanding significantly into enemy territory. I think I'm running out of things to say. We're going to have to start covering like, oh, no. Earthquake. Earthquakes will destroy your area, they will damage buildings, and they will also spawn random pieces of rock around the area they're spawning. Where is it? Oh, as you can see, there's rock everywhere now. An earthquake inside your maze can destroy the maze because suddenly there's rock in the middle of it. Look at this. Massive damage. Suddenly rock everywhere. Anyway, I've been the FallenShogun. We'll deal with this next time. Ciao for nows. God, it's huge. That was annoying. Fair bit of damage. A lot of things are damaged. Bye-bye.